What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Out of the Basement. Today, we are going to be doing our January Blu-ray update. Of course, I'm Nate. I'm joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And Steven.
Howdy.
And we've got a very small haul this month, but the giveaway is back. Hey, everyone, celebrate.
I didn't know it went anywhere.
So we're going to be giving away a digital copy of Suspiria right in time for your ultraviolet collection to be deleted forever. So stay tuned for that. We'll tell you how to win towards the end of the episode. Like I said, January, a little bit of a dry month. Not a whole lot of titles, but we still have bangers because we always have bangers.
We might be saving our money for something.
Maybe.
Something big.
I don't know.
Who knows? Stay tuned to find out.
Steve, why don't you start us out with two of your pickups from last month?
All right. Well, the first one is a Stephen King joint directed by Lawrence Kasdan.
No.
The man.
Star Wars, anybody?
With just a absolutely just padded out all-star cast, and that is Dreamcatcher. I've never seen this movie. I've heard very mixed things at best, but it's got my boy Jason Lee in there. And like I said, just stacked cast. So very excited to give this one a shot. And the next one.
Ooh.
Essential. I saw this one shortly after it came out, but years and years ago. Ghost Ship. Quality. And yes, I know what you're wondering. Yes, it does have the Not Falling music video by Mudvayne on the Blu-ray.
Wow. I was concerned.
That's the real selling point. So don't fret, it's there. And yeah, Ghost Ship. Haven't seen this since I was a kid. Don't really know what to expect.
I remember the opening scene, and that's literally it. And that's all that anyone remembers of that movie.
Doesn't it open up in like the olden days?
Yeah.
The
thing. Yeah, everyone knows what this means when I'm talking about the opening of Ghost Ship, if you've seen the movie. My first two picks. First up is Suspiria, 2018. Good movie. Should it be called Suspiria? I personally don't believe so, but it is still a good film regardless. Got it with the slip. Of course, this is kind of difficult to find in retail stores recently, but it's available on Amazon. I got mine at Best Buy. I got lucky, and there was only two at our local Best Buy, and I got one of them.
Yeah, a little bit of a spoiler for our February Blu-ray update. I also picked Suspiria, but it counts towards February. I got it on Amazon. It's not here yet at the time of recording this video, so hopefully it comes with the slip. Stay tuned to find out for next.
It should. And then next up is season 6 of Game of Thrones here. I've been watching Game of Thrones with my girlfriend, and I didn't own seasons. Last month I got season 5. This month I have season 6. Still need to get season 7, but didn't own the later seasons of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray because, 6 and 7...
They're still good.
It's still good. It's
just not compared to the other seasons.
Yeah. You're right.
All right. My first pick is a film from Wes Anderson, Isle of Dogs.
Nice.
Beautiful film. Very heartwarming. A little bit of teary, sad. But I actually slept on... Well, I saw it in theater, so I didn't technically sleep on this. But I've been waiting. Just for whatever reason, I couldn't buy for full price. And I know you can't either.
Yep.
But Walmart does have this at a discounted price, and it had the slip. Like, all of their copies at Walmart had the slip for a discounted price as well, so glad to have it.
Nice.
It's been waiting for the right price on that one. So, Isle of Dogs. I love dogs.
At this point, might as well wait for the Criterion. Steve, 2 more picks from you?
The next two, some primo horror movies, of course.
I don't know if I'd say primo.
But that is the 4-film collection of Final Destination. I know this 4-pack was really skyrocketing online for a while. I think it has since been evened out. But I know for a second there, it was just going for crazy money. Crazy money! So yes, the 4 Final Destinations. And then, 40 years later, he comes home again.
Great.
Halloween 2018.
Great.
The more I think about it, the more I despise it.
You got it for a good price at a mom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it used. There's no way I'm picking this up full price. And even if it was a complete pile of shit, which I don't think it's a complete, it's a small pile.
It's pretty fucking close.
It's close, but for completionist purposes, you gotta pick it up.
Every time I watch it, it just gets worse.
Yeah, like the first, I watched it twice in theaters, didn't like it, and then it sizzled for a very, very long time. And thinking back on it, I was like, maybe I would like it if I watched it again. But then I watched Dead Meat's Kill Count, and I was like, yeah, I hate it. I'm full back on board to just hating it.
Almost every single deleted or extended scene was terrible.
Oh,
terrible.
We should watch
so
those.
bad.
We should watch those. I want to see them.
I'm gonna go in a different room.
Halloween 2018.
Next up for me, I've got a couple of A24 bangers. First up is The Rover with the Slip, which Justin really likes this movie. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet, but I found it in the wild and it had the slip. So I had to pounce.
I don't know how you were so lucky to be able to find the slip.
And even in general, this movie is one of the more expensive A24s. It's like $20 still on Amazon. It's pretty crazy. But I was happy to find it with the slip, so I wasn't about to let it elude me. And then Justin.
We have a double.
We've got a double. Here we go. And that is the Jonah Hill directorial debut, mid-90s, which is a awesome film. Justin, have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I saw it in the theaters.
Okay, but I saw your Blu-ray was sealed, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Still sealed.
So, yeah, this is a great movie. If you are into skateboarding or you're just into good drama-style movies, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely plays a lot on the nostalgia factor, but it's not like something like Ready Player One, where it just hammers you over the head with nostalgia. It was really subtle because it's more so a period piece, kind of.
Because if you're a skateboarder or you're into that culture, you'll get the references, but the references aren't like thrown at you. And if you're just a normal person that doesn't know anything about skateboarding, there's gonna be like no, there's no scenes where like, oh, did you see Tony Hawk do that 900 at the X Games? Like, there's nothing for normies, but there's just little pieces in the background for skateboarders.
I mean, I think there's also plenty of little things for average people who grew up in that era.
No, none.
Yeah, none.
And if you just grew up skateboarding in general.
Yeah. I mean, an interesting perspective would be, like, me, you guys know me, I'm not a skater. I've never been in any kind of skate culture. And friend of the channel, neither has Brandon, but both and I found a lot of enjoyment in this film.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we did kind of grow up.
Sorry, if it sounded like I was implying that non-skateboarders won't enjoy this movie, that's not what I was saying.
One thing I did notice, and I think a lot of the other big YouTubers have pointed this out, is that they totally are using DualShock PlayStation 1 controllers. So this takes place not in mid-90s.
I remember that because I noticed that during the movie, and it made me... I was like, I don't think the DualShock... Because I think this movie takes place in 1995 or 6. And I was like, I don't think the DualShock controller was out in the United States then, and it wasn't. So, haha, Jonah Hill, idiot.
Still looking forward to what he does next.
True. Steven, your next picks?
The next two are two Vestron releases that I found out in the wild for used.
Nice.
But no slips, unfortunately. The first one is Waxwork 1 and 2. I didn't even realize that this was the collection when I bought it until I opened it up. Gotta save that receipt. And there is Waxwork 2, and behind there is you can flip it over to whichever movie you prefer.
I'm disappointed because I picked that up first, but I thought it was just Waxwork 1, so I was like, here you go, Steven.
So
damn it.
Yeah, finders keepers. Even though I didn't find it. Still keeping. And then the next one, which I think I'm looking forward to watching more so than the Waxwork movies, is The Gate. This has a very young Stephen Dorff in it.
Nice.
So should be a good time. It looks like a nice, almost judging by the pictures on the back, it almost looks kind of like a kid's Stephen King-ish type thing. Now, feel free to roast me in the comments if it's nothing like that. But the Vestron release for the gate.
Next up from me is a M. Night Shyamalan joint, and that is Unbreakable. Before I saw Glass, I wanted to make sure that I watched Unbreakable, so I literally waited to the last moment possible before seeing Glass to watch Unbreakable, and I was a little underwhelmed. It's a good movie, but I feel like knowing the twist all these years later kind of just took the wind out of the sails.
Did you Fight Club yourself?
No, because I think I enjoyed Fight Club more than I enjoyed this movie, but still, it was a little bit of a bummer knowing so much about the movie without seeing it. But I still liked this movie. Gave it 3 stars on Letterboxd. But I feel like if I didn't know anything about the movie, like seeing it back in the day maybe, I would have thought it was even better.
Yeah.
But
I'm just simply not interested in it at all. Especially since what you've said, it's underwhelming, and we shared very similar opinions about Glass.
Yeah.
Now that I've seen Glass, I was like, eh! Now I'm just, I'll stick with Split.
Stick with Split. And my next pick is Memento from Christopher Nolan. I know. Look at that. Justin, I finally bought it, brother. I know you're proud of me.
I am proud.
But I did find it for a good price because randomly, this Blu-ray is super expensive now.
Yeah.
It makes no sense why it's so much on Amazon. But I'm excited to watch it.
Nate, you know me.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan fanboy.
I know, yeah.
This is Christopher Nolan's masterpiece. This is his masterpiece.
Better than Interstellar?
Better than Interstellar.
Better than
The
Dark Knight Rises?
Yes. It's definitely his best movie. I actually have not seen Following. However, I have the Criterion. Still gotta watch that. But speaking of Christopher Nolan, it's weird how we have a little bit of a twofer. I got the 4K of The Dark Knight. Got
Nice.
this from a local mom and pop shop, and it comes with the slip, boys. Gotta love when the 4Ks come with the slip. I think it's a little weird how it's not like the cutoff.
Yeah, it's like a standard slip.
Yeah, it's standard slip on this one, which is
Yeah, they're not always like the shaped ones.
Usually the ones that I have are, but it has some shininess, a little chrominess.
Yeah.
But I also really like The Dark Knight, of course, and, you know, when I find it on 4K for a great price, I buy. I'm a simple man. So, The Dark Knight on 4K. That's my only 4K pickup this for January.
Steve, 2 more of your picks?
2 more. One is Blind Buy, and I've been kind of dipping into the MVD Rewind collection a little bit. And
You certainly have been putting your toes in there.
yeah, yet to watch any of them that I've purchased, but
I can back this one.
This one is Double Dragon. I first became aware of this movie watching a Red Letter Media. I think it was a Best of the Worst. And I was instantly intrigued by this movie. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up while the getting was good. Because apparently Walmart Canada placed an order with MVD and cleared them out of the slipcover versions.
Of Double Dragon.
Yeah, and it also comes with a poster. So I decided, you know what? There's a certain place that had it. I was like, I just got to go ahead and pounce. And to those overseas that may be watching, this is region free as well. So look out for Double Dragon. So the next one, I've been wanting this for a long time. It's not very expensive, but I did find it used, so of course I pounced on it. And that is Unearthed and Untold: The Path to Pet Cemetery. It's a documentary film all about the making of the original Pet Cemetery that came out in the 80s. I love that movie. So this is comes just in time for the new
Remake?
the remake of Pet Cemetery. My brain shut off temporarily.
The remake of Pet Cemetery,
Yeah.
which is really just a remake of Absence.
Yeah, and they're actually releasing Pet Cemetery on 4K.
Yeah.
So put your pre-orders in now. I got my pre-order in, and I'm stoked to watch that on 4K and stoked to dive into this documentary of the making of.
My next pickup is a gift that I bought for Steven last month, and then I was trolling around in half-price books, and I found myself a copy of Candyman 2: Farewell to the Flesh. I was stoked to find this in the wild, so close to being in my Candyman mood. We haven't watched this yet, though.
You gotta hoard the Candyman stuff up while the getting's good.
Yeah, before the remake really starts hitting and everything starts jumping up in price. But Candyman 1 is an excellent movie. I've heard this one is obviously not as good, but I was bracing for that anyway. But I'm still really excited to check it out at some point. Justin, your final pick, brother.
My next pick is a David Lynch movie.
Ooh, have you watched that yet?
Ooh. Blue Velvet. I have not watched this film yet, but you guys have recently picked this up, and you guys said, I'm pretty sure you guys said you liked it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's really good.
So I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it, but I saw it for pretty cheap at another mom and pop shop, and I decided to pick it up. Blue Velvet. I have no idea what it's about or what it is.
It's for the best. You need to go in
Never
completely
seen anything
blind.
about it or
Don't
anything.
even read the back.
This is totally just word of mouth.
I don't even think reading the back would help you.
True. Don't do it.
Confusion. Blue Velvet. That's my last pick. I only had 4 picks for January.
Steve, your final pick?
My last pick is a banger.
Yeah.
This comes all the way from across the pond, and that is the...
Stay tuned for the Patreon exclusive not posted unboxing video.
If you would be interested in an unboxing video of this, let us know below.
Steve already shot it. He just doesn't want to edit it.
True.
Calling you out.
But this is sort of like the Stranger Things VHS release, but I think it's a little better.
Yeah.
So it slips
Nothing's
off,
better than Stranger Things.
and it's your fake VHS.
This is Region B, though. Region B.
It is Region B. It comes with a big poster, everything good and nice in there. Like I said, if you really want to see the unboxing,
just one person comment that you want the unboxing.
and
That's all the motivation.
let me know. So this has a 4K restoration, a lot of good
Bonus
features. So Fright
good.
Night.
And this is
Is it
not
Fortnite?
well, not
Oh no.
not this exact set, but Fright Night is coming out on Blu-ray in the States though as well,
Yeah.
very soon.
There is a region free release of it too with the 4K retro out there as well. Fright Night.
And my final pickup is a movie I haven't watched yet. Know nothing about. Justin, I believe you said you watched it though.
I don't even see what it is. Your hand is... Oh, yeah.
And that is Seven Psychopaths. This movie has always just looked like a good, fun time to me.
Yeah.
And the Blu-ray is kind of hard to come by in the wild.
Yeah.
So when I finally saw it, I remember always seeing posters for this movie, a lot of promotional material, and it's a star-studded cast.
It is.
So
And they do a great job.
that's wonderful.
Yeah. I don't even want to say anything about it. It's just, it's a fun time. It's not a typical movie.
So I'm excited to watch this movie. Heard a lot of good things about it. Like I said, the cast is what really drew me into the movie, but we'll watch it at some point. So, that is all of our Blu-rays for the month. Let's talk about the giveaway. If you would like to win the digital copy of Suspiria, you'd have to like the video and subscribe and drop a comment down below. Why do you want to win the copy of Suspiria? Do you need a rewatch because the movie was so confusing in theaters and you only got to see it the one time? Or do you live in the middle of nowhere, kind of like we do, even though we got very lucky and this came to theaters close to us? Anyway, if you would like to win, do those steps. Let us know. I will randomly pick a winner 1 week from now. So good luck. With all of that being said, I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And Steven.
Take it easy.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time on Out of the Basement.